Sunday night stream. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. My name is John. You already know what it is. The Sunday night stream. We sit down and react to viewers submitted music, the good, the bad, the ugly, the in-between. I hope you guys enjoyed those opening songs. My wife actually showed me those. I guess the artist or else the group. I don't even know if it's a band or a solo artist. Shelly is the artist. That was Steam and Natural. 2 songs. Pretty vibey, pretty dreamy, enjoyable. Sunday night with ARTV. It's an evening of music, of whatever you send me. And if you don't send me anything, well, stream over. That's the rules, just like Jigsaw. I'm sorry, I got the Saw movies on the mind right now. We just marathoned a few of them, including a rewatch of Saw X. Not bad, considering where the franchise had been. And that was pretty much dead in the water. But anyways, movie ramblings aside, no, I hope you guys are doing well. For real, hope you had a good week. Had an interesting week myself, but a good week. Was happy with the reception to the 2 videos that I put out, the Taylor Swift Pop Gone Wrong and the Neurodivergent video. Thank you guys again for all the love on both of those. Appreciate it. The next one should be out. I'm aiming for Tuesday. I changed the name of the tier list series because I decided I didn't want to have to put it out on a certain day, like Tears on Tuesday. I was like, can it just be Tears on today? And it didn't really work to have another O in there. So I just changed it to Tier Tracer, something a little bit more generic. Not that it really matters all that much, but just a PSA for all you Tears on Tuesday diehards out there. I'm so sorry. I've already got 7 on Sunday. I don't want to keep doing things that have to be posted on a certain day of the week. Oh, what's going on? Shooting Films, good to see you in the chat. Stefan, Blaze, Philly, what's going on, dude? Trains, Rose, hey guys, Mr. Drown, Brandon, Squirrel. Let's get to it, shall we? Queue is open, guys. If you want to send a song my way, hit the top link in the description or the pinned comment. Song plays longer based on the donation amount. We'll take a couple of free requests tonight, too. Chill out. I might try something out here in a little while. I had an idea for what would be its own stream, but maybe we could test run it a little bit tonight. But we will get into that later. Let's see what we've got in the queue for now. We've only got a couple in for now, so if you want something to play sooner rather than later, go ahead and hit me up. Thank you to Brandon, Steven629, and literally Naveen, who already have songs in the queue. We're going to start with Brandon's, it looks like, first. Thank you, dude. Hope you are doing well. Let's see what this is. This is... Oh, Less Than Jake. Less Than Jake. Oh, man. Run it back. Run it back right now. The year is 2003. Less Than Jake are at their absolute peak. Van's Warped Tour is going across the country. In a white van, life is good. All right. Let's hear what you said. I've gone back and listened to Less Than Jake's entire discography. I like the lyrical themes and a lot of their newer material, self-reflective type stuff about growing up and looking back. This song has been on repeat. Okay. By the way, the tier list video that I'm aiming for Tuesday, Wednesday probably, is for 40. I'm ranking 45 different artists that I can't get into. Previously have not been able to get into, and I've revisited all of them so that I have a fresh perspective, and I will now give updated thoughts. That's the video. Sorry, Blaze, for the delay there. I actually am psychic and preemptively answered your question before it even popped up. This is kind of catchy. I'm not usually into the whole, like, I don't know. I can only do so much ska tinge, whatever it might be, pop punk, a la carte. Hey, what's up, Tyler? Yeah, me too, Ascension. Me too. I've had some interesting revelations. I should just stream myself listening to some of these artists and revisiting them. Maybe we'll do that at the end. Maybe we can do a vote or something on one of the ones that I still need to go through. Thank you, Elijah. Appreciate you sending one in. Damn. How much pride you got, my dude? You need a chaser. Holy shit. Going down like some fucking aged, spiced whiskey over here. Like, it's inoffensive, for sure. Like, I have nothing against this. I'm also having trouble finding anything super positive to say. Dude, I feel that, though. No. You do you, dude. Stick with that. There's genres that I have like that, too. Like, I feel like there's a lot of, like, post-hardcore bands from, like, the 2000s that I loved back then, that I grew up on, that I've kind of outgrown now. But there's... Well, I don't know. I wouldn't... Maybe plenty's the wrong word. There's a lot of them that I still fuck with, for sure. Pierce the Veil being a big one that are still around. Hey, thank you, Krug Muglin. Krug Muglin. That's fun. I feel like I know who it is, and it's the name slightly alters each time. $45 different mixes of Star Set. Yeah, you know what? I will reveal this to anyone who's here. Yeah, Star Set are one of the bands. Do we want a lineup reveal? Do we dare? Maybe I'll reveal, like, they're in. I'm doing it in alphabetical order. So I'll tell you what. I'll give you an A, a B, and a C. How about that? And again, this is gonna be like updated thoughts, like me officially revisiting them. Thank you, Fitness Freak. Cannot relate, but thank you, Fitness Freak. I wish I was more of a fitness freak. I wish that it was easier to motivate myself to exercise. As it is, like, I'm constantly like setting reminders and stuff, like, and just being like, dude, go for a walk is good for your brain too. I'm gonna go with a positive meh for the Less Than Jake track. I appreciate the sunny melodies. It's got a catchy rhythm to it as well, a nice bounce, but at the same time, it's hard for me to say that it stood out from among the many other songs that I know from Less Than Jake that have a very similar tempo and style about them. And of course, if you're a fan, that's a good thing. If you're on the fence or else kind of with ska, when it comes to me, I can be a bit of a finicky bitch. A finicky. The way I said that right now. A finicky bitch. See? I'm bougie as fuck. I even say that weird. All right, Steven, what you got for me tonight? Hey, John, only one song tonight. This is a song from one of my favorite albums I heard this year, Pink Balloons by the queer punk band Echo Astral. Oh, I've heard of them. Okay, cool. Okay, this will be a nice first taste of that. Hope you enjoy. Let's see if I do. Let's kick it back just a hair. Horror movie vibes kicking in the intro here. Yo, chill out in the chat, guys, please. Chart history, specifically. Or else mods are gonna have to kick you. Hey, Ooga Booga. Good to see you, dude. I'm having a really solid day. I hope you are too. Love that driving bass inertia. Kind of reminds me of Scott Pilgrim music, kind of way. You know exactly what I'm thinking of. You know what balloon song. 99 Red Balloons. Maybe a certain Goldfinger cover to all the pop punk heads in the audience. Hey, thank you, Squirrel and Flannel and Brandon25. Appreciate you. I turned the music up a little bit this week because I was listening to the VOD from last week and I felt like I sounded way too loud in comparison. So please let me know if the music's a little bit louder for you guys and the balance is a little better. Thank you, Smug Punklin and Laguna Blue. Appreciate you guys sending in songs. If you want to add to the queue, guys, hit the top link in the description. Have your song play sooner rather than later. They're starting to stack up. We got maybe close to a dozen now in the queue. Love that sizzling riff. Kind of got some like Riot Girl with a little bit of like sneering, like, I don't know, it's kind of almost got the energy of like a one of a more raucous like post-punk revival bands of the 2000s. Yeah, the song's got a really tasty bounce to it. I guess that's the best way I can put it. I like it. That's relatable as fuck. As somebody who cannot get into... I should have had Bon Iver or Bon Iver, whichever one it was, is an artist that I can't get into. Maybe I can make a last-minute change. That definitely should have been one I included. I need to give this song a save. I like it. Head Empty Blues. Where you at? There we go. Only 11K on Spotify. Damn. Good rec, Steven. Appreciate it. Dust in my throat. Jesus. I just changed out the dust filters, and this is what you do to me. Not cool. Not cool. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Thumbs up if I did not make that clear with the save. Thank you. Literally Naveen up next with Neil. Well, not even going to take a stab at the last name. I just know that I'm going to butcher it, so I'm going to say the name of the song, which is Shit. Love a good shit song. Love a good shit post. It's probably not a shit post, but maybe it is. Ah, yes, Lemon Demon. Okay, got you. That puts it in context. It's all flooding back now. Yes, fun little mashup, so get ready for it. Thanks for the water. I have not heard the new 21 Pilots song. I'm just gonna wait for the album. Okay, everybody fucking dance right now. I heard The Offspring. I feel like this would be like played like at a wedding. I've been to weddings that have like this kind of DJ mashup vibe before. And now I'm just picturing myself back in the tux and I'm like, now I'm uncomfortable. I'm gonna be in a tux again this fall for my dude, well, you guys would know him as Viral Rack, perhaps. My dude Johnny's getting married this November, and I'm gonna be in the wedding. Let's go, Gwen. Holy shit, Fred. Is that Fredward? With that synth, that kind of pops, dude. Honestly, if Wes Borland had been a keyboard or a guitarist instead, I think Limp Bizkit would have cracked a totally different crowd open. Woodstock 99 would have never happened the way it did. It would have been a very different crowd. Thank you for the quick David Draymond Disturbed scream or laugh or or whatever the fuck. I will say it's consistent. It's got a lot of plates spinning, but it's doing it pretty well. Like, this all flows together perfectly. Then again, from what I've heard of Lemon Demon, I would expect nothing less than at least a dozen plates spinning. Like spinning plates. What is that on Amnesiac, right? Radiohead? Wait, which Motley Crue song are we talking about? Please let this include Nickelback. I mean, we're getting Dexter Holland. I mean, he does have frosted tips. Does it count? Nah, he's not Canadian. Hey, it's kind of satisfactory. I mean, it's, for some reason, it scratches my ADHD brain in a nice way. That's why I like mashups. Quick changes, pulling together a lot of elements of things that I know and recognize. It's kind of satisfying for some reason. Maybe it's because our brains treat it like a competition. Catch the dopamine. Oh, I know that artist, and that one, and that one, and that one, and that one. I think it slaps. I see it going both ways in chat, though. Yeah, I'm here for it. Thanks, Navian. Yeah, that was a treat. I love me a good mashup. Especially ones that don't sound like amateur, like there's just like, I don't know what it would sound like if I tried to make one, probably. What I'm saying is I appreciate when time goes into it. All right, up next, I think we've got an original, a viewer original that Elijah's sending in. Elijah Ryder? Probably Ryder. Don't Tell Me You Love Me featuring Trisley. Oh, shit. Trisley. That's an attention-grabbing name. Featuring Trisley. I'm paying attention now.
Don't tell me you love me when you don't give a damn.
Low ends already sound really, really good.
Don't say that you love me.
I love that deep bass.
Just let go of my hand. I don't got time to wait on you. Only so much in my heart can take. I need the truth because I'll let you have all of
Ryder. Got you. Elijah Ryder featuring Trisley. Oh, that rolls off the tongue. You got something going on here.
Why'd you have to break my heart?
So Elijah said, "Hey John, this is my latest release. I've been told it sounds sort of like Justin Bieber." Hold on, the message is cut off right there. That's an awkward place for it to cut off. Justin Bieber crossed with dancehall, but also emo vibes. Let me know what you think. Hope you dig it. Definitely digging so far. Reminds me of one of my friends, Travis. He makes a lot of music in a similar-ish vein to this. Like, it's got a little bit of like a tropical... It's like a tropical emo twinkle. But it's colliding together with this more like... I don't know. More of like a symmetrical, beautiful vibe that's a little bit more grounded, but still ethereal. It's got some nice stuff going on. I like the vocals. I think it suits this style. I think the percussion's a little much in places, like a little bit overbearing, but outside of that, I mean, like... like a nighttime cityscape vibe. Oh shit. Except I'm also emo. That was a little brief Carolina jump scare right there. That's cool. First time trying a beat like this. Hey Tina, what's going on? Is this Tina? As in Bradley and Tina? Yeah, I can definitely hear kind of like a Don Toliver, Justin Bieber type of vibe or something like that in there. Not even saying that that's really a bad thing at all. Bieber's definitely got some vibes. Can be pretty hit or miss. I think we all know that. But yeah, this one hit a solid spot, sweet spot, kind of in between. Not going like full, I don't know, for lack of a better term, fuck boy, but still kind of having a bit of edge to it. I don't really know how I felt about the screams at the end, but I mean, like, still a thumbs up. I think I can still say thumbs up overall, for sure. I enjoyed the night drive vibe. Nice. All right. Krug Muglin up next. What you got? Stereophonics. C'est la vie. That is a throwback. Wow, Stereophonics is a name that you don't see every day these days. C'est la vie. I'm trying to think. This had to have been what are their? I don't know. I think they're still technically together, but this is probably off one of their later releases. Kind of sounds Strokesy. The vocals sound a little bit more gruff here than on some of the stuff that I remember, like Dakota. Did they get really overexposed, trans, in the UK? They're in their 2000s peak. It feels a little rambly to me. I've definitely heard this before, but it's been a while. I never really had a Stereophonics phase. I had a friend that was like casually into them, so I would hear plenty of the singles, but that's about it. Yeah, it does. At least it has some energy, unlike most of their others. I have nostalgia for that song, Dakota, that I mentioned. I think that's what it's called. But, I don't know. Outside of that, I can't really say much about it. Yeah, it's pretty dime a dozen 2000s rock. Alternative British rock of the Y2K generation. This is like the Strokes if Julian was replaced by Alex Turner. He just wanted to be one of the Strokes. Right? Wasn't that the Tranquility Base opening line off Star Treatment?
I just wanted to be one of the Strokes.
Now look at the mess. I can't cut him off.
The mess you made me make, hitchhiking with a monogram suitcase.
I don't know, man. As much as I don't like the car, if we're going to talk Arctic Monkeys for a second, as much as I wasn't crazy about most of that album, certain songs still slap. I was just listening to Sculptures of Anything Goes last night. Phenomenal track. But Tranquility Base, I don't know. I mean, like, I go to bat for that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, she underrated. It's unfortunate. Guys, if you want to add something to the queue, hit the top link in the pinned comment or the description. You can add to the queue. Let's finish the Stereophonics track, and we've got Walk This Way by Macy Gray up next. Oh yeah, I meant to answer that a minute ago. I saw someone, I think it was Derek, said worst song. They asked me what's the worst song on Tortured Poets Department. I mean, the title track is definitely up there, but I really don't understand the fascination that people are finding with But Daddy, I Love Him. That song just feels gross to me. So I'm going to say that one. I feel like this is a bar song. The jaunty pianos here. Like, I feel like we're about to break out into some Great Balls of Fire or something. It's okay, but it feels very, like, radio 2000s alternative station. Past its prime. Almost was getting a little Springsteen-y at the end, too, which, you know me, that ain't a good thing. It's funny, I'm a big Killers fan. But I can't stand Bruce Springsteen's voice. I'm gonna go with just an indifferent meh for Stereophonics. Oh my god, this is a cover? What? This is an Aerosmith cover by Macy Gray? Oh dear lord. Alright, fitness freak, what hell hath thou wrought? Because your message says one of the worst covers. Yeah, Gaston, for sure. I love that entire album, but specifically Banquet, banger. What is this digital interference that I'm hearing? Like, it just kind of sounds like her voice is like being ponged back and forth between like some sort of weird like futuristic orb and the riff. No, Son of Jesus, I have not heard it yet. I have not heard the Justice album. Shame on me. I want to. I know I will get to it at some point. I want to. Taking it a little bit of like heightened jazz, a little bit of soul swing to it. I don't really feel like her voice suits this very well, but like it feels a little bit like karaoke. Nothing is worse than Dude Looks Like a Lady. Oh god, yeah. Get ready for cue up Mrs. Doubtfire. Oh god, am I showing my age? Does anyone know what that is? Y'all remember Robin Williams, right? R.I.P. And I also remember that song by Noah Gunderson that someone sent in named Robin Williams that I really, really loved. I think that's on the Reaction Stream Hall of Fame playlist. It's linked in the description, and if you haven't saved it on Spotify, it's down there. That's where you can see all of my favorite songs from all of these streams. Up next, we've got one that Squirrel sent in. Squirrel and Flannel. This is Bad Religion, Epiphany. Was in the mood for some Bad Religion from The Process of Belief, the album that fully got me into them. Nice. This would make my buddy Crash very, very happy.
A new age of reason, brain treason to trick the mind. What good is searching?
Okay. Maybe I'm not as old as I feel. Some of you at least know you grew up with Mrs. Doubtfire. Okay. R.I.P. Robin Williams, indeed. Hannah's been wanting to watch the, I almost said Tortured Poets Society. Dead Poets Society. Okay, a little bit more theatric on this. I'll readily admit that I'm not like a huge Bad Religion fan, and I have not heard all of their albums. I don't believe I've heard this album, Process of Belief. This has a solid sound to it. Kind of feels like a Conqueror's anthem or something. Got a nice uphill energy before just smoothly laying it back into the valley. Oh yeah, it can be any genre running for days. Just hit the link in the pinned comment if you want to send something my way. Yeah, that Macy Gray cover was unfortunately not it. It almost sounds a little bit like, am I crazy for saying it sounds like Tobias Forge? Ghost? You know? Like, I'm hearing that in there. Maybe it's the way the vocals are stacked here. And kind of like harkening back to like some classic rock aesthetics. With like a little bit of like a punk or metal twist. Yeah, I saw Rolling Stone also called Ariana Grande's Eternal Sunshine an instant classic. And it's like, so you would like for me to take nothing you say seriously, or... I mean, it's very clear that Rolling Stone is just going to, much like most publications these days, they're just gonna put out the review that fans want to see. Yeah, you know what, Drown, you're not wrong. I do hear some Corey Taylor. Jim Root just comes in and crushes the solo real quick. I'm a pretty casual fan of Bad Religion. I dig this. Definitely gonna add it to my Spotify. Hey, right on, Different Colors. Good find. Bands like Bad Religion, they've got so many records that I feel like even if you are a fan / casual fan, whatever, like you still have all the time in the world. Well, not all the time in the world, but you know what I mean. Like you don't have to dive bomb through everything in like one day or 1 week or 1 year even. You could take years to like fully go through someone's back catalog. You don't always, it can be fun to like sit down and just listen to everything, but I'm just saying, like, shout out to the people that slowly dip their toes in the water sometimes. Because that's how I got into bands like Radiohead, and it worked for me. After this next one, we're going to take a free request. This next one, Brandon sent in. This is the Callous Cowboys featuring Pulses. Designer Shroud of Turin. Holy shit. That was just a whole ass run-on sentence. On the complete opposite end of the spectrum from ska, here's some dumb mathcore that sounds like Primus if they listen to a bunch of the Dillinger Escape Plan. Okay, fuck yeah. I'm always down for the Dillinger vibes. Damn, I actually really like the sound of this. Like for something that's like mathcore, metalcore adjacent. Like those vocals remind me of a little bit of a like sharper version of someone like Caleb Shomo. Bear too. But these cleans are like way sexier than anything that, I'm sorry Caleb, anything that Caleb Shomo's pulled off. Okay, love that kind of shrieking guitar on top of there too. That's very Dillinger. God, I've been loving Better Lovers. The Flowering, their new single, is a fucking smash. Another face melter. Damn. It's pulling like Houdini levels of like on to the next level. This is weird as shit. I feel like I just walked into a really strange like underground dive bar and this is the vibe that's going on. There's like 5 vibes at the same time. A little bossa nova with my metalcore, please. New Porter Robinson album, July 26th. Nice. I'll probably end up checking it out just out of like artistic curiosity. Even though I've not really loved any of Porter's albums, like there's always stuff on there that at least challenges my perspective, I think, and has gotten me into, I don't know. There were a lot of requests, for example, like back in the day for Worlds, when that album was like huge in like the electronic community. Ended up checking it out super late, but yeah, I don't think it was like a mind-bending album. Neither was I that drawn to the one that had all the flowers on the front of it, Nurture, I think it was. But there's like 5 songs on that record that I absolutely love. So I just find myself more so pulling away some of the stuff from his artistry and appreciating some of the other stuff from a distance. All right, let's take our free request as promised. I'll give you guys a minute down there in the chat. If you haven't sent something in already or aren't about to, I'm going to keep this open to the rest of the chat. So I will pick one at random in like 60 seconds. And while we wait, I'm going to see what I've saved so far. So we've only had 2 saves so far. One, the one that we just had, the Callous Dow Boys, and also Echo Astral that Steven sent. We were listening to this band last night called Super Heaven that I had definitely heard a few songs from before, but had never really listened to them a ton. Kind of like grunge revival of like the early to mid 2010s. I guess they went on hiatus in like 2016, but they put out 2 albums, 2013, 2015, and I've heard one of the 2. I'm probably going to listen to the other one very soon, but from what I've heard from both albums, very, very good. Really nice twist, I guess. You know, they add their own personality to what could become very formulaic, very quick in the whole post-grunge, late grunge revival, third wave grunge. All right, let me open the chat in another tab so I don't have to scroll up and down on the one that you guys see. There we go. All right, eyes closed, scrolling, and stop. All right. Wow. Well, Ascension, it's your lucky day. Someone else was asking about Justice. Justice, Mannequin Love. So this is another taste for me off of the new album that I need to listen to ASAP. I'm taking this as a sign from above. Let's go. So this is Justice in the Flint.
Just forever, nothing feels better. We're right above heaven. Must be more than mannequin love. Forever, nothing feels better. We're right above heaven. Must be more than mannequin love. Just forever, nothing feels better. We're right above heaven. Must be more than mannequin love. Forever, nothing feels better. We're right
Hold up.
above heaven. Must be more than mannequin love. Just forever.
Dude, this is suave as hell. Like satin sheets. Very dream pop-esque. Dude, those really subtle vocals just scratching a very particular itch for me. Instantly loving this. Very nice. Nice. Same here. Hyperdrama isn't as good as their classic debut Cross, but just like all their discography, it's extremely solid. Since Daft Punk broke up, Justice have become the kings of French house. Yep. Someone had to go for the crown, right? Yeah, I'm still relatively new. I am very new to Justice's music, but I love what I've heard. Both new and old. After the first two songs came out from the new album and the one with Tame Impala, I was like, okay, what have I been missing? If you're just joining the stream, welcome. If you could do me a huge favor, hit the like button. It lets more people know that we're live. And be active in the chat. Lets people know that we're hanging out, doing the thing. And if you want to send a song my way, hit the link in the description. The song plays longer based on the dono amount. Dude, this is like just crystal clear. Crystal clear. Like I feel like Walter White staring at the product and I'm seeing that it's 99% purity. Not 97. These aren't Jesse numbers. Can Drake just stop baiting Kendrick to respond? For real, dude. It is kind of funny just watching it play out from the sidelines, which is kind of what I felt like. I've thought about making a video on it a couple of times, and I'm like, you know what? Who really cares what I have to say here? Plus, I'm just trying to keep up. But I always want the TLDR. Yeah, that was fantastic. Instant save. This was brand new. This is this year, running for days. This is off of the new album Hyperdrama that just dropped literally 2 days ago. Friday, if I'm not mistaken, right? It was this past week. It was on my calendar. It's one of the ones that I jotted down to make sure that I do hear. Maybe tonight's tonight. We'll see. Yeah, the AI Tupac. Eesh. Yeah, I saw that was officially taken down after... wow, voice crack. After the family, Tupac's estate, demanded that it come down. Copyright infringement. AI voice used without permission. Classic Drake, not getting permission. I don't know why rappers like him and Kanye and all these other people keep acting like, I don't know, No clearance, no credit ever needed. We'll just do it and hope that they don't ask us to pull it later. Like, I don't understand that train of thought, but I don't know. Maybe there's something I'm missing. Anyways, Mannequin Love, definitely a massive thumbs up. Thank you for that, Ascension. Appreciate you. A banger. Let's see what we have up next. It looks like a major throwback. Holy shit. Cute is what we aim for. My lord. Remember this song from
I've got the gift
Not Prom.
one-liners,
Not Prom,
and
our
you've got the
version
curse
of prom at
the
Christian
curves.
school.
And with this gift,
Listen to this on the
I can
car,
pose words
in the
and
car on the way
question
over.
that comes forward. Are you perspiring from
It's the year of our Lord,
irony?
2008, I believe.
Spent into these lyrics and it's just in your
Can't believe it's just, you look back on some of these things, man. I'm like, wow, I was really into this song at the time. The Curse of Curves. Like, this was the shit back then. Oh, damn, you listened to Pimp a Butterfly for the first time yesterday. What can be said about that album that hasn't been said? Yeah, I mean, it is one of the most discussed albums ever, but I mean, understandably. I'm still kind of like shocked / halfway disgusted about Kanye getting a #1 on the Hot 100 this year with Carnival. It's just, where the money goes. I want someone provocative and talkative. Yeah, I did. You're right, Steven. Yep. Touch her. Got the curse from what I've heard. Man, this really... it feels like windshield wipers on a car, like brushing off pollen after the spring. Like, you just dusted off my nostalgia there. Holy shit. Yeah. I still love this song. Fuck it. I have not heard Vultures. I have no interest in hearing Vultures. Sorry. I do have a Run the Jewels shirt on. Introverted but willing to discuss RTJ. Oh yeah, Beach House, one of my all-time favorite bands for sure. Likely, honestly, don't be shocked if you see them in my top 10 favorite bands video this fall whenever I get to updating them. I had a good weekend, Jamal. I hope you did. We grilled out yesterday, went out to the park today, chilled, walked around, listened to music, headphones, vibing, enjoying spring. Listened to Vampire Weekend and a couple of other records earlier on the turntable, so it's been a vibe. Kanye fell off in every way. Yes, yep. Cannot disagree. Laguna Blue up next. As of now, the last thing that I have in the queue. This is Red Hook, Breaking Up With. So, if you want to send me a song, suffice it to say, it will play sooner rather than later. Kind of feel like I'm about to get hyped for like a Backstreet Boys song or something, or In Sync. That's what I'm thinking of. Fucking dirty pop. It's kind of got that type of urgency to it. Okay. Hey, thanks, Anonymous. Very, like, interesting, futuristic, but Y2K production. There's a lot of tension in the room. I like that. It's like not at all reinventing the wheel lyrically, but I think it makes up for that with like how refreshing the instrumental feels. Like just the music alone makes it worth, I don't know, to me at least it feels worth paying attention to. It stands out. Like I can't say if I love it at all yet, but like I'm kind of hooked on the fact that there's a sax in here. Like we work in the brass, some punchy, crunchy drums. I think I'm feeling it. I'm kind of surprised at how much I'm feeling it. It kind of reminds me of the Kim Possible theme a little bit. That's funny. You're right, Trains. You're right. Damn. Shout out to the Reed instruments. All right, so this came with no message other than the fact that this is Steely Dan reeling in the years. Yeah, I'm kind of with you there, Jason. I was like a little unsure, but like it's at least intriguing enough to, I feel like I want to hear it again.
Your everlasting summer, you can see it fading fast. So you grab a piece of something that you think is gonna last.
I was never super huge on Steely Dan. Like I'm still just kind of like a distant fence sitter with them. But like this one, it's kind of a classic. Like some classic highway, your dad turns on the radio, your grandpa turns on the radio, I should probably say. Yeah, it's a bit of a classic. What do we think of the new Smile album? I didn't like it as much as A Light for Attracting Attention, but I mean, the first one was, I gave like a 4.5 out of 5. This one's like a 4 out of 5. It's the TLDR. I think both albums have their strengths. I just don't think this one had quite, I wish that it had been longer, number one. Yeah, Steely Dan, I can't give you a thumbs down. Or even a meh. Again, not a huge fan, but I got respect, especially that song. I feel like everybody has heard probably at least part of the chorus to that song. Dad taste in music. Don't mock me. Don't you dare. All right, so I talked at the top of the stream. Since we don't have anything else in the queue at the moment, I talked at the top of the stream about trying something out with the chat for like a little test for something that could be a stream. Like people could like submit, instead of like sending a YouTube link, it would be like you could submit an artist name or a prompt word or something. And then, you know what? Why don't I just pull it up? Hold on. I got a doc. Actually, you know what? No, that's a note on my phone. Never mind. Yeah, let me just airdrop that to myself real quick. Yeah, I'm looking at the doc for my tier list. That's the one the artists I can't get into. I'm hoping to drop probably Tuesday or Wednesday. All right, so I'm just going to pull it from my phone since it's just going to be a test anyways. So basically, in a nutshell, the idea that I wrote down was word association game for like stream, like a song word association game, guessing songs. I play a song on aux that's like that best suits your word. So like, for example, I don't know, maybe we would start a bracket, $5 per word that goes in. And obviously, nothing like insane or super offensive or some shit. But basically, like a noun or an adjective. Anyways, so for example, somebody gives me the word like, why can't I think of one? Riot. Somebody gives me the word riot, right? Like I have to pick a word based on the word prompt. And I play the song for chat. If chat says yes, approve, we run a poll. Chat says yes, it passes the vibe check. It fits the vibe. You played the word correctly. We move on to the next one. If not, then I get a second chance. Another song with the same word in the title. And if that one is below a 50%, then fail. Free request for the chat. So every time I take an L, I take something, we give back to the chat and take a free request. It's still a little bit of rough in terms of like what I wrote down, but it was late. I have my best ideas, I feel like, when I'm half asleep, or else ones that are that seem like they might be good ideas. I'm trying to see what else I wrote down. I wrote down some other ideas. Bring on a versus. Fight versus chat, who gets more W's each round. Yeah, I have some other ideas I might incorporate, but first, I'm just curious to see how prompts would go. You know what I mean? Riot van, yeah, that's the hardest part, is thinking of something on the spot to actually use. I'm gonna play this next one that Brulin sent in while we do that. The Killers, a pirate looks at 40, a Jimmy Buffett cover. Wow. Can't wait for the next Killers album. Yeah, I'm looking forward to whatever they put out next, too. I have a feeling it's going to be a little bit more like a Pressure Machine, though. And maybe I could get used to that. We'll see. I haven't heard this, for the record. I have my best ideas in the shower. Spencer Shea. Oh, who would have guessed? Why do some people do it, man? Just like absolutely no life. Other than to make 87,000 accounts to say, oh, Megadeth versus fucking AJR.
Since I was 3 feet tall. You've seen it all. You've seen it all.
Wow. This is somber, man.
Watch the man who rode you switch from sails to steam. And in your belly you hold the treasure few have ever seen. Most of them dream. Most of them dream. Yes, I am a pirate. 200 years too late.
How did I miss this?
Cannons don't thunder. There's nothing to plunder. I'm an early 40.
I had no idea that they had done this. This was apparently done in 2020, live from their Las Vegas studio.
I've done a bit of smuggling. I run my share of grass. Made enough money to buy Miami, but I pissed it away so fast. Never meant to last. Never meant to last.
Are the Killers ever gonna bother putting that song that they put out on their Instagram out on, I don't know, music streaming platforms? What was it, In the Name of Love?
Gotta go fishing down to rock bottom again. Just a few friends. Just a few friends.
This is cool. It's kind of like an eerie take on it. So, Jimmy Buffett was definitely very much still alive when this cover dropped. That's the first time you've ever heard Brandon swear? I feel like I've definitely heard it a few times. Mostly like old clips. Maybe like early interviews or something like that, I feel like.
For younger women, lived with several a while. Though I ran them away, they'll come back one day. Still could manage a smile. It just takes a while. It just takes a while. Mother.
Yeah. Yep. I think you're right on that. It says bitch in one song on Sam's Town. R.I.P. Jimmy Buffett. R.I.P. This river is wild. Yeah, I think that checks out. All right, let's satisfy the itch on my brain and try to let's try out the song association thing. So anyone in the chat, I'll just pick at random words. Give me like a noun, adjective, whatever, something to bounce off of, something that might be in the name of a song. Like it could be the word wait. It could be the song, or it could be the song parrot. Yeah, the word parrot. Could be the word bread. Could be the word rat. Who knows? The possibilities are endless. But I'm just kind of curious, like on the spot, like what would I come up with for certain things? I'm always testing ideas in my head. I'm like, I wonder if this would work as a stream. And then I'm like, it probably wouldn't. But I'm going to allow myself this experiment. I like some of the suggestions I see so far. Chinchilla. That's funny. I do have a song for that. All right. Let's see. Eyes closed. I'm just going to point at one. Furnace. Wow. All right, album reviewer guy. Furnace. Damn, that's tough. Do I know a song with Furnace in the title? Fuck. Okay. We're just going to have to go to the search engine. Furnace. What would I want to play? And then basically I'll put a poll up. See if we think it's heat or not. Get it? Furnace. Man, that's a tough one. That's such a tough word. I should have just looked and chosen one myself. Fucking A. Yeah, wow. I got nothing on that. Just even like through all of the Spotify songs results, I got nothing. All right, let's try it again. I'm just going to go with the first one that I land on. Bubble. All right, cool. Bubble. Fuck. Oh, God, I just thought of a really, really awful really, really awful song by Major Lazer with Tyga and Bruno Mars. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do you one better with something that I actually love. Bubblegum Dog. MGMT.
Bubblegum dog, tell me what the truth is. Isn't this better love? Doesn't that confuse things? Shouldn't I run?
Yeah, let me get the mini player up on screen.
None of this
Oh, there we go.
like
We got it.
fun, but maybe that's the point, man. For years I've strung you along, afraid of the bubblegum dog that's finally catching up with me. I hope it's a false alarm, but the pain of
God,
the
that Major
bubblegum
Lazer song
dog
was
is finally
everywhere.
catching up with me.
At the time, I was coming of age in the clubs when I was forced out. Friends were like, oh, come to this bar with us. Lots of Major Lazer. 2011, 2012, 2013. Hey, thank you, Cece. Digging the overlay, I appreciate it. This is on their newest album, Jason. This is on Loss of Life. That came out in February. All right.
Is a very strong word.
Feed me another word. Oh yeah, this is phenomenal. It was really, really close to making my top 50 songs last year. I think it came out just in time to be included, maybe like late November. Such a good solo too. Too good. Where's my guitar when I need it? All right, I saw enemy for the next word. Thank you, Son of Jesus. Enemy. Okay, I got one. First that comes to mind, we go with that. It's been a hot minute since I've heard this too, but for some reason, well, actually, I know why. It's because I was listening to The National, and Matt Berninger is featured on this song.
I got no more time to hear what you think about me.
Wow, it actually has been a minute since I've heard this.
Because all your words are so cold.
The glasses match the era, that's for sure.
In the moment you could be honest.
This is very, like, evocative of the 80s, but I don't know. It's one of the best done, I think, on this album. In terms of just really capturing the vibe and it feeling like it matches up. Let's see if we can keep the vibe train coming, right? Chat will just dictate with tomatoes. Boo it off if you don't want it. And then we move on to the next word. Just send one of these my way.
I got no more time to hear who you think Because all your words are so
I feel like if we did something like this more official, I would probably like add like a countdown timer for me each time. Like, I don't know, I have like 30 seconds or something to pick a song, or 20 seconds, whatever. And it's gotta be a banger that also has the word in question.
If you could start remembering all the time that you used up, and you could be my remedy.
Matt Beringer? No, not quite. Not quite that. Doesn't Matt Beringer also produce too? I feel like I've seen his name in production credits. All right, give me another word. Let's go. Oh, the misery. Don't even, Stefan. It took me a second, but I realized what common enemy we have there. Hey, thank you. A Wookiee and a German.
And you could be my judge if you could start remembering all the time that you used up. And you could be
Damn, this is a vibe, but
I'm
I'm gonna cut you short there. It was a vibe. Let's see what we got in the queue real quick before we dive back into any more associations. Yeah, the queue is open, guys, if you want to drop anything in. We're just chilling. We're hanging out. Casual Sunday. This is Burnout. Let's see who by. Green Day? Something off of the Burnout soundtrack? Nope. Wookie said, great DC, Virginia underground band from their debut EP. Hope you enjoy. Okay, so this is Burnout by East Coast Offense. Let me pop that in the chat. All right, let me pick the next word here while we're at it. There you go. There's the current song. Kind of nice, almost like towering, gothy vocals. I wish the production had a little bit more of a punch to it. Like, I'm just finding myself reaching for the volume knob. Like these guitars that are sizzling and boiling up. Okay. I was gonna say, is there gonna be a way to make it all pay off for me? I get the style that they're going for now. Less is more, maybe a little quieter, a little fuzzier. Damn. Okay. Yeah. That was pretty dope. There was a nice like vocal cadence that kind of felt like it did keep growing as it went on. The mystery unravels or slowly explains itself. It came together pretty nicely in the end. The guitars on it were pretty good. I don't know. I was wanting a little bit more kick from the production. I just felt like certain things were a little bit too low in the mix, but still, really solid track. All right, next word. What do we got? All right, I saw February first. Let's go with February. Can I keep the vibe streak going? February. Okay, I think I got one. No, that's actually wrong month. February. Air by Lights? No. What about... Hobo Johnson? You know what? It's not even February. Yeah, well, let's go with this. Let's go with Beach Bunny.
Strawberry ice cream is
I think that's
something
my
to
safest
say.
bet.
You melt away through the cracks in my fingers. I know that sunburn goes away. The broken words I last heard still linger.
Peppermint ASMR.
Maybe by Monday I'll be okay. Any day's better than February. Sometimes I wonder how life would be. Any day's better than February. But if you
Yeah, fuck February, man.
and you asked me to stay, would you give me the world? Or
Yeah, I think this was the safe pick for me, Rose.
because I'm so afraid that if I
That's a good one too, Nikki. February stars. All right, let me pick another one from above. I saw some good ones in there. Okay, Crash. I like that, Jamal. Crash. What can I do? Oh, this is a good little forgotten tune. This is an early Beach Bunny, like 2017.
Season's change.
Damn.
He's got a heart of
That was a few years before they got traction.
All of his problems buried away inside the sleeve of a green windbreaker.
All right,
Maybe
Crash.
by Monday I'll be okay. Any day's better than February. Sometimes I wonder how life would be. Any day's better than February.
All right, it's got Crash in the title. Let's see if it is. Crash Thompson is under the chat. Just gonna hit you with that long, slow, brooding intro. Is a pretty crazy song, though.
Lightning crashes, a new mother cries. Hopeless center falls to the floor.
The 90s. It takes a while to get going. I really was hoping to get to that. Dave Matthews crashed into me. Yeah, my mind crawled past that too.
Before the dark
Crawled kind of like
close the door.
ants. But what would Dave know about ants? What would I know about Dave Matthews? Unfortunately, cannot stand the Dave Matthews Band.
Dies.
It's just a personal vendetta pet peeve. No, I don't want to talk about it.
Her intentions fall to the floor.
I can never forgive them for the septic tank pollution incident they had with the tour bus. Crash into me.
That was hers belongs now to the baby down the hall.
So we're like 2 minutes in, and it's just now finally building. Hey, welcome, K-Bar. It is classic. Yeah. Your first concert was Dave Matthews Band. Wow.
Lightning crashes, a new mother cries.
Okay, we're 2.5 minutes. I was really, if I know that if I skip, I'm just gonna skip over it at this point. Kinda waiting for that break out there, any second now.
Presents the circle, puts the glory out to hide. Hide.
Alright, I think it's finally almost here.
Oh, my feeling coming back again.
Still not fully.
Thunder
This song is just a crescendo, man. Just keep slowly rising on that, though. Slow crest. There we go. 3.5 minutes. Let's go. All right, let me go back and grab another word. All right, brick. I see you, CC. Let's see what we can come up with for brick. Give myself like 30 seconds here. I got 2. I got several. Actually, no, I got 3. All right. What have I got for brick? What have we got for brick? Let's see. Let's go ahead and crash into the next one. All right, we're gonna do one more after this. Then we're gonna do a free request. And then we're gonna call it a night, I think. But not before we do the free request. Don't let me forget. Another brick in the wall. Yeah, Thin Folds was one of my thoughts. Pink Floyd. Could have done Brick by the Arctic Monkeys too. That was my first thought. Gotta be Paramore. Gotta be me on the karaoke mic, right? Oh, shit. Thank you, Laguna. Got you. Hit me with that ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. All right, I don't know what I did to my, there we go. There we go. Gotta be that for brick, right? All right, let's see what she sent, Laguna. House on Sand featuring Eric of I Prevail. Okay. I Prevail. They were so big there after that Blank Space cover back in the day. I suddenly feel the need to go to the gym. Never got into Paramore, but Brand New Eyes is a good album. Hey, well, I'm glad you at least are into that one. That's my go-to with them. Still personally my favorite. Not sure how I feel about these vocals, to be honest, though. Sounds like the guy from Nothing More. Yeah, Johnny Hawkins. Well, guess what? It is. You were right. You're right on the money. That threw me off with the featuring. It is. It's Nothing More. I don't know how I feel about the Blez or him. I feel like it's like desperate to be like spiritually edgy or something, but it just comes across really like dipping its toes in the water instead of like actually throwing itself into the fight. I liked Nothing More's self-titled, but like I kind of fell off with them after that. I wasn't even really like, there definitely were songs off of the follow-up album, Stories We Tell Ourselves, that I was a fan of, but it didn't really stick for me at all the way that Nothing More did. It was a little all over the place, but also in the same way. I don't know. It like wasn't awful, but like would I seek that out? No. It felt like it was trying too hard to be a part of like I don't know, like an outsider's perspective or voice shouting from the shadows, and it just comes across a little try-hard and said, unfortunately, I've been baptized, franchised. Yeah, classic Tortured Poets Department lyric. I've been baptized, franchised. Wouldn't be surprised if it was in the 1830s, maybe. Nothing More has a new album coming out in June. Yeah, they don't put out albums super often, but yeah, I don't even know if I heard the last one after Stories We Tell Ourselves. All right, guys. Well, let's do a free request to close things out tonight. We'll take one from the chat. Just give me the name of the song and the artist. I will pick one at random, and you will be our closing song for the evening. And I'll get back to work on this tier list. 45 artists. Why I had to pick 45, didn't I? I was like, I'll do it all in one place. That'll do. So it's been a lot of building quick bios on all of these and then refreshing myself on all 45 bands. I see some good suggestions in here, like a certain Keen song. Like Dogs of War. Multiple requests for Dogs of War, really? Suspicions are high. All right. Shall we? And stop. Well, I just landed on one that said, ugh, T-Swift. Sorry, that was not a song. Let's try again. And stop. All right. Blue October, Everything We Lost in the Fire. Nice. Okay, I think I saw this. I haven't heard this yet, but I keep an eye on the alternative charts, and I'm pretty sure I saw this start charting recently. This came out end of March. This band has had some interesting evolutions since their Into the Ocean foiled Hate Me era. I'm glad they're still together, though. You may have heard their song Calling Me as well. Calling Me, Hate Me, Into the Ocean. It feels a little sappy, a little almost too polished up. Not like to the point where it feels insincere, but it feels very following a formula for like a rise up and we're gonna stand up against our grief type of anthem. Definitely not bad. I feel like I'm very like, oh, I picked up a song here, maybe one from this album, and then I go a few years without hearing them, and then I come back and I'm like, oh, what was that one song, Dirt Floor or something like that? Oh, that's a pretty good song. I feel like I've been more of a singles person since Foiled, unfortunately. I had that album back in the day. Feels a little bit like it's living within a safety net. The Weatherman is a really good song by Blue October. I don't know that I've heard that one. It's a shame the drums actually stand out to me on this track. I don't know. It feels a little sterile. Heard this theme before and done better. Yeah, the execution is just falling short, for sure. I think I gotta, unfortunately, agree. Oh, we got a last-minute addition from Salad, please. Thank you. We got one to add on to Blue October to carry us out then. I'm going to have to say it's a solid meh, a resounding meh, I should say, for Blue October. Didn't really stand out to me in a major way. It felt a little overly familiar. Some nice drums on the track. Some of the vocals, especially in the verses, felt like they hit a little bit more, but like I saw someone else say, it just felt like a little 2000s-y plastic of that like adult contemporary hot AC tracks. Would have charted on there back in the day alongside some of the more sterile hits from The Script and other bands like that. Hello, was hoping to see what your opinion on this song is. This is Gold Painted Roses by Helen's Bay. If I gave you what you asked for, why are you still in my head? Still haunting me. I kind of like it. It's giving me like a Bullets MCR energy, especially with like the raw garage punk production. The vocals resonate too. Nice little pitter-patter drum takeoff there, too.
I hear the footsteps in my room. Gold-painted roses never bloom. If I gave what you asked for, why are you still in my hand?
Pretty dang catchy, dude. Yeah, I'm loving the energy. Great consistent pumping bass line. Great guitars. I'm into it. Definitely a thumbs up. I actually just gave it a save because I'm curious. I want to hear the rest of the track. Cut off during the solo. Blue balled me a little bit there at the end, but that's okay. Gave it a save. You got me curious. Piqued my curiosity. That was Helen's Bay, Gold Painted Roses. Not a bad way to carry us out at all. All right, guys. Well, thank you for hanging, chilling on this Sunday evening. Should have a tier list video for you in a few days. Until then, stay well. Thanks for hanging out tonight.